Hey, my people, welcome back. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for click and play. Please do me a favor and click the like button so that we can get this video in front of people who don't normally click play on our videos. They might not ever see them. It might not have crossed their algorithm, but the only way that it can be in front of their faces is if we force feed them our videos, because they need to see this. They need to eat this up, son. Also, I want to say thank you so much for everyone who has been purchasing hats. Listen, if anyone else want to purchase a hat, we got our new hats in and our new hoodies in. I worked yesterday. We got some red ones. We listen. Go to the website, you'll see. But make sure you put an LFR 10 so you get 10% off and free shipping all across America.
He's a rapper whose lifestyle has all the trappings of a bona fide rock star.
I'm gonna marry him.
He's my idol.
Oh, she said, I'm gonna marry him. Oh, I'm gonna marry Lil Wayne. Yeah, Lil Wayne is a rap star. I mean, is a rock star. This youngin is a phenomenon, and he has been ever since a really young age, really young age. And from what I hear, and it might be rumors, because the way that he put together his rhymes are ridiculous. I don't know if you're even a fan of rap or not, but he don't even write his lyrics out. He don't write his lyrics out. He goes to the studio, he vibe. And when you listen to his metaphors and the way he put things together, you will be like, how in the, like, he just far surpasses anybody else with the pen. Anybody, you can name anyone. Name anyone. This dude is on another level.
Wayne changed my life with his music.
Over the past 3 years, Nightline has been granted rare access to the reclusive hip-hop icon, Lil Wayne.
I'm a slave for your ear. I'll die to make what you hear.
Lil Wayne has been making music for nearly 25 years, discovering megastars like Nicki Minaj and Drake. Lil Wayne, born Dwayne Carter, was first discovered by New Orleans rapper Birdman, who quickly signed him to his record label, Cash Money.
He was a standout when he was with them, man. Complete standout. But I'm not disrespecting. I'm not disrespecting them at all. The whole group was on point. They just was, man. This is when Lil Wayne was coming into his own, and this bad boy, he separated himself and started running.
I know how difficult it was to watch us come up with our pants sagging and our shirts all big and bandanas on and rapping street things and talking about guns. Every verse was about how I would run in your house and tie your parents up or something like that. And I sold over 1 million records in a heartbeat. It was about lyrics. It was just about, it wasn't about what you were talking about, it was about how you was talking about it.
What do you say to people who call your music vulgar, misogynistic, offensive, degrading?
No, if that's what you think about the music, if that's what you categorize it under, then so be it. All those things made me who I am, and I am a very successful man. Please keep looking out for more, because it's coming, baby.
So your daughter...
I'm glad he took responsibility for it, but he didn't really acknowledge what I wanted him to acknowledge, to be honest with you. He just said, you know what I mean? If that's how you see it, then that's how you see it. But it's made me an extremely successful man. And I'm a huge fan of Lil Wayne, but I think Lil Wayne actually had an opportunity where he could have really went a little deeper in that, but he's on the interview. He's not there for that. He's there to do his own thing. So I get why he didn't do it, but I feel like he missed an opportunity right there.
Would you have any problem with her being called a or a...
Yeah, if they calling her up, I have a huge problem with that. Yeah, but I've never called a certain female that I name out, unless I got a real big problem with yeah.
To say this father of 4 is controversial is an understatement. But the self-described gangster says he's often misunderstood.
That'll be the biggest misconception, that I'm some kind of rude. I don't know. When they meet me, they're like, oh, you're so humble or whatever. But I'm from the South. I have to be respectful and everything like that because I have someone to answer to, and that's my mom.
But Wayne doesn't really care what we think about him. He's unapologetic in just about every aspect of his life.
Lil Wayne is a rock star. That's the difference between him and other rappers. That's why he's unapologetic, because he's a rock star. He look at this as an art, as an art form, and he's and as long as he does his job and he stay out the way, he don't harm anybody. He feels like, man, I'm just gonna live my life and you live yours. For that, I gotta respect him for that, because I didn't know a whole lot about rock stars until I started doing reactions, and I started to see. I always thought that rock was devil music, because that's what was said. You know what I mean? That was some things that I used to hear. But then when I used to follow the rock bands while doing the reactions, and if you haven't seen any of my music reactions, feel free to go back and peruse, man. I got playlist after playlist after playlist. If you know the band, more than likely I've checked them out on this channel. I just probably checked out so many of them that I started looking forward to the next thing to start the review. But anyway, Lil Wayne approaches music like a rock star. He approaches life like a rock star. So when you see him in this capacity right here, you wonder, why is he this way, and why is he influencing so many people? He's actually trying to influence people to step their pen game up. When you listen to him rap, he's all about the competition of the pen game. That's why he always used to say that he's the best rapper alive since the best rapper retired. That's when Jay-Z claimed that he was retiring. But even after that, he still say that he the best rapper alive. They got the same last name and everything. As a matter of fact, Sean Carter, you know what I mean? Yeah, so at the end of the day, he's all about the rock star lifestyle, but at the end of the but he's also a great family man. He don't buy into what everybody else buys into, but I still haven't heard his take on Black Lives Matter. That's what this says. It says that he's going to give his take on Black Lives Matter, so that's why we're here. But okay, here we go.
What's your relationship with weed? Every day?
There's God, there's my family, there's my kids, there's music and weed.
In that order?
Yeah.
Our journey with Wheezy started back in 2013 at his own private skate park he constructed in Miami.
How do you, a self-described gangster, end up being such a prolific skateboarder?
I just fell in love with skating, plain and simple. The thing you love most about it is landing the tricks, landing them and landing them well, and being able to say you did that.
A few months later, he invited us to Amsterdam, backstage at a sold-out performance.
What are you thinking about when you're walking on stage?
Usually what's on my mind is just impressing the people, and I'm usually trying to feel the crowd out first.
Let's go! Let's go!
Being on stage for me is everything I ever dreamed of. I'm always at home on stage.
Nowadays, Wayne has been making more headlines than music. Due to an ongoing legal battle, his completed Carter 5 album remains on the shelf, which is why he says he chose now to release a memoir. Gone Till November is a diary that chronicles the 8 months he spent at Rikers Island for an illegal weapon possession.
When you look back at
Hold on. Did the back of his hat say Trump? Did I miss something? Okay, I might have. It probably said Truman Show or something like that. I know the first letter, it's probably said true life, truth. It probably said truth, because I seen a TRU. I didn't see anything else. That's why I'm asking.
prison, has it been life-changing?
I learned a lot about people. You're all on the same level. You're all going through the same thing. Everybody wants to go home.
But outside of a jail cell, his celebrity status has clearly shaped his perspective, recently stirring controversy on Fox Sports when he said he personally doesn't see racism because so many of his fans are white.
I thought that was clearly a message that there was no such thing as racism.
There was a lot of backlash from people about that. Would you change it, what you said, or
No,
you
not
still
at
feel the
all.
same way? What's your thought on Black?
He was quick. He said, no, not at all. No, not at all. You know what? You got to respect him for that. You got to respect him for that. The only reason why I say that is because when you start to build relationships with other people and who don't look like you, who aren't from where you're from, you're building relationships. You're getting to know them, They are getting to know you. You're getting to understand them. They're starting to understand you. You're understanding their people, their culture. They're understanding your people, your culture. Then you start to realize, whoa, wow, they are God's children just like me. Then people who don't really have those relationships with those other people, different races and whatnot, they don't see that. They don't, they only can see as far as their journey shows them based off of their experiences, right? Um, but they won't understand. They will be very harsh with what you say. So if you say, I don't believe in I don't see race. I don't see racism. I don't believe in that because a great majority of my fans are the people that you're talking about. And I love my fans. I look at my fans like family. And you're disrespecting them when you talk to me like that about them. So the fact that he took that stance, big up to him, because a lot of artists don't really ride for their fans and their community.
People about that. Would you change it, what you said, or
No,
you
not
still
at
feel the
all.
same?
Not at
What's
all.
your thought on Black Lives Matter?
What is it? What do you mean?
The idea was that there's this movement called Black Lives Matter, thinking that the rest of America didn't seem to understand that Black Lives Matter.
It just sounds weird. I didn't know that you put a name on. It's not a name. It's not whatever. It's somebody got shot by police and up reason. I am a young black rich. If that don't let you know that America understand Black matter these days, I don't know what it is. Don't come at me with that dumb man.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Yep, I want to know what black people said about this when they saw this. This was interview took place in 2016. I would love to know how people react. See, that's something that I used to separate myself from. Like was when something went down in the news or something like that. I don't want to hear it. Keep it away from me. That energy, I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm focusing on my family right now. I got a lot going on inside this household. I got a lot going on my job right now. I got a lot going on in life, period. So when you start to feed me any type of negativity, keep it out. Keep it out. So I'm sure that black people jumped on him for that. I'm certain. I can bet money that they did. I'm sure that he wasn't bothered by it, but the fact that he was like, "What's that? Well, what's that?" You know what I mean? The amount of success that I've seen and am seeing, the amount of safety that I've had and have when I go into these areas, into these arenas, into these cities, these states that some people are afraid to step foot in. The friendships that I have, come on now, miss me with that. Miss me with that. You're trying to create a situation that's not there. And I'm not buying into that agenda, is what he's saying. This dude is smart, man. He's smart. What he represent, you might not be with it, but this dude is smart, man. Wow, my mind is blown, man. I didn't expect that.
Matter these days, I don't know what it is. Don't come at me with that dumb man.
Wow.
My life matter, especially to my.
This dude said, my life matter, especially to hey, and I hope everybody feel that way. Stop trying to cause division. How about that? How about that? How about we stop trying to cause division, man?
Do you separate yourself from it?
I don't feel connected to a damn thing that ain't got nothing to do with me. If you do, you crazy. You connected to the flag, man. I'm connected. I'm a gangbanger, man. I'm connected.
He ended our interview angrily. Lil Wayne is in the business of making music, not apologies.
My man said, I ain't no damn a politician. You trying to get me to start talking about political issues. You got the wrong one. Wow. I think he was enjoying the conversation and he didn't like where it went. He didn't like that the young lady took the opportunity to put him in a peculiar situation that he would potentially have to explain to his peers. And I love the fact that he allowed them to be able to keep this this video and everything. But wow, he said, man, I ain't no politician. You know what I mean? This is what I stand for. This is what I represent. I'm me. I'm for me and my family. That's what I'm for. I stay out the way. You stay out my way, I stay out your way. You get in my way, I run you over. That's pretty much his idea, and that's how he thinks.
For Nightline, I'm Lindsay Davis in New York.
I thought that joint was dope, man. I thought that was very eye-opening. It was unexpected. I will say that. It was definitely unexpected. But the way that he's such a free thinker, I guess I don't know why it was unexpected, because he's a free thinker. When you're a free thinker, that's you're going to surprise some people. Yeah, you are. That's bound to happen, because everybody believe in groupthink, and as soon as you step outside of that, there's going to be a whole bunch of minions that's coming from the left and the right that got something to say about you. Well, guess what? None of y'all are taking care of my family. None of y'all are supporting me. None of y'all are protecting me when I go into these areas. None of y'all really care for me the way that you claim you do. You only care for me when I think like you, or when I'm a part of your clique. Miss me with that. I enjoyed this right here. Hopefully you did too. Please let me know whatever you want me to know in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van, and now we are all the LFR family, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video, hopefully inside the Patreon as well. Don't forget to go check out our new merch and put an LFR 10 if you do get something. All right, love y'all.